With StackMoxie, monitoring and validating web operations is made simple and easy. Our web starters help monitor your website down to the minute, ensuring you will know when lags, tags, or web pages are down. At StackMoxie, we are able to pinpoint exactly what went wrong and alert clients immediately. While our web starters are really simple tests, they pack a big punch. Our starters include running tests on web pages, pixels, LinkedIn Insights, and Google Analytics. So first, we're going to dive into our web Pages Upstarter. So all you have to do is click on it here. And this starter makes sure that your web page is up and running as expected. Website outages can cause poor end user experience, cause lost opportunities, and can even affect your SEO. So all you have to do is drop in your URL right here. Make sure you follow a proper naming convention and drop it into the right folder. Then you can click Create and Run. So this starter navigates to your web page and checks that it resolves into a 200 status and that all tags and scripts are fully loaded in 30 seconds in accordance with best practice for end user experience. So now moving on to our next starter is pixel testing. All you have to do is click on Pixel Starter. So pixels are snippets of code that allow you to gather valuable information about website visitors and what actions they took. If these pixels are not working as expected, you can be losing valuable opportunities to engage with your customers. So again, all you have to do is drop in your URL, make sure to select the correct folder, and hit Create and Run. So the starter navigates to a web page and creates a table of all sources for the web page URL. Every time it runs, it will tell you if any pixels have been added or removed from your website, helping with change management of tracking codes. Here you go. You see that. So next, going into our LinkedIn Insights starter, go ahead, scenario from a starter. Go ahead and click on LinkedIn Check Insight tag. So the LinkedIn Insight tag is used to match your website visitors to members on LinkedIn. If this isn't working as expected, your retargeting of paid ads may not be either. All you have to do is drop in the URL and click out of the box. And the starter auto-populates the LinkedIn partner ID from your website. You can go ahead and select it. Click Create and Run. So it checks the number of times the ID fires and it makes sure that it is firing within 30 seconds for best practice. Okay, and now finally, we are going into our last starter, which is our Google Analytics starter. So go ahead and click Scenario from a starter and click on Google Analytics, check page view. So all you have to do is drop in your URL again, click out of the box, and the starter will auto-populate with the Google Analytics ID from your website. Click Create and Run. And the starter checks the number of times the ID fires and makes sure that it fires within 30 seconds for best practice. A common issue we see is that a tag is deployed twice on a website, usually through Google Tag Manager and off the page directly. This can lead to inflated page view metrics, but this test makes it easy to track that the tag is never dropped off the page, fires twice, or has an ID change. So there you have it. With StackMoxie, you can have peace of mind that your web operations are up and running as expected and that you will be alerted to any changes that do occur. Thanks for watching.